As we welcome you back here to Washington and getting set for Pierre Governor volleyball against the Washington Warriors. If you are watching the live stream on KCCR Sports on YouTube, we do have a new feed that is up as that one to the old one got kind of knocked out of whack as the camera got knocked over by a stray volleyball. We're sitting courtside here at Washington. Had to fix the camera and everything during the commercial break. We got it back and going though, so you hop back on YouTube at KCCR Sports to watch the matchup here tonight between here and the Washington Warriors. John Wickler here. Governors are looking for their first win in their last 7 contests. They are 3-6 now on the season. Started out 3-0 against the 2 Rapid City schools as well as beating Mitchell, but then have fallen in the last 6, and they're looking to get things kind of turned around, but it's going to be a tough task. Sioux Falls, Washington is coming on as of late, and they are looking to take advantage of a Pierre Governor team that is trying to get things turned around. They're going to try and get up on them early. I think that's going to be the game plan here for the Washington Warriors and for Coach Kelly Schroeder, because he wants his team to get up early on this Pierre Governor squad because they are looking to extend their success are the Washington Warriors. But the Pierre Governors are looking to end that losing streak. They have Spearfish and Sturgis on Saturday and Tuesday back at home. And the Governors are starting to get in, not necessarily desperation mode, but they got to start really putting things together here quickly because yes, they got 10 games left after tonight, but a lot of teams are starting to get their season coming towards an end. So we will step aside again for 3 minutes, come back with first serve as we will have the national anthem played. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Washington as we get set for First serve as the Pierre Governors will go from the bottom to the top of your dial as the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors go from the top to your bottom. You're watching on YouTube, a little angle here as the Governors are going to look for their first win in 7 contests. John Wickler here on this Thursday evening. We'll have MLB Baseball. We'll have Game 4 of the Braves and Dodgers after this one is over. Avery Kaiser will go back to serve first. Kaiser, Marquia Mucho Canals, Maya Keenholz, Reagan Wiebe, Kenzie Groundland, and Lily Sanchez are the starters for this Pierre Governor volleyball team. As we are set and just about ready for volleyball here. To open up set number 1, Avery Kaiser will serve first. Kaiser goes in the nets. So it's quickly 1-0 here for the Washington Warriors. So going back to serve will be Jocelyn Richardson, the sophomore. She will serve first. Sydney Shetnan is in the front row for the Washington Warriors. Jacqueline will win in tandem. On that one, the serve goes to the end line and stays in. And it's an ace for Jocelyn Richardson. So service air for the Governors and a service ace for the Warriors. And it's quickly 2-0 in the first set. Richardson again. Wiebe will dive to receive the set. Kenzie Groundland over on the third hit. Set up, tapped across, sent over for points. Shelby Kinzer, the junior middle hitter, makes it quickly 3-0. And Richardson will serve from the top to the bottom. Richardson across, play from Mucho Canals, set by Sanchez. And Wiebe couldn't get it over, 4th hit violation. And it's 4-0 here, Warriors. Not the starts that the Governors were hoping. So Richardson again will serve. To the back line. That one just barely goes out. It's the first point of the game for the Governors. And it's 4-1 here in set 1. Austin Wiebe will come in and she will serve. Lily Sanchez will come out. Wiebe on the serve. Just barely over. Received by the Warriors. Shetnan tipped it over. And a good play by the Governors. Keenholz towards the corner. Played again by the Warriors. Set Shetnan. That will go off the net, and it's 4-2. That's back-to-back points here for the Governors. They trail 4-2 here in set 1. Austin Wiebe again will serve here for Pierre. Wiebe across, received by the libero and Jaden Shetnan. Over, and a good diving play from Kaiser. The third hit from Wiebe. And again, Jaden Shetnan with another diving play on the third hit across by the Warriors. Set by Keenholz to the far side. Wiebe with a kill attempt. And Shetnan again with the dig. Austin Wiebe on the back line. Keenholz on the bump set for Kaiser. Towards the back line, but played again by the Warriors. Now a chance and over. Groundland will play it. And Keenholz will push it in the nets. And it's 5-2. It's played over by the Warriors. And Ellie Walker, the junior. Zoe Birch, the senior, will serve. Warriors were a pretty young team last year. There's a lot of returning players for this Washington team that had a lot of impact as Wiebe's attempt got blocked. Keenholz on the bump. Wiebe on the third hit across. Jaden Shetnan from the libero. Back line. Tipped to the line. They're at the net. Played by Kaiser. Over by Wiebe on the third hit. Keenholz will push it across. Jaden Shetnan will make the play. Now Walker across, and that one will be misplayed by the Governors. And it's 6-2. Ellie Walker with a 6-2 lead. Zoe Birch again, the senior, will serve. To the near side, played by Austin Wiebe. Keenholz, Kaiser from the back line. Dug out by the Warriors. Bumped over by Jaden Shetnan. Keenholz dumped it across and down for points. A good play there by Mike Keenholz to recognize the empty opening in the middle of the floor. Took advantage of it. 6-3 now for the Warriors. As Kenzie Groundland, the senior, will serve. Groundland across. Jaden Shetnan receives. Bumps. Walker a chance. Dug out by Groundland. over, playing at the net, looking for a double hit, did not get it. Reese Terwilliger over from the net from the Governors. Walker again, that one got tipped. And then it was played by Kenzie Growlin, who was in position, but that tip just enough got up towards her shoulder and goes off the shoulder and down for a kill for Walker at 7-3. 7-3, set one, Washington leads. Over on the serve, misplay by Kaiser. Shelby Kinzer with the ace, and it's 8-3. So Kinzer has a 5-point lead for the Washington Warriors. Already the second ace for the Warriors here tonight. Metro Canals didn't play that one, and it's another ace. And it's now 9-3. Volleyball is coming right into your living room. So 9-3 lead. Kinzer again will serve. Wiebe, Austin Wiebe, Maya Keenels to the back line for Metro Canals on the third hit, high over the net. Set at the front of the net. When Intana got blocked, but still alive for the Warriors. Now Walker, she'll get a kill right over the top of Austin Wiebe, and it's 10-3 here for the Warriors. Ellie Walker's got 3 so far here for the Warriors. 3 kills, that is. Kinzer again on the serve. Metro Canals to receive. Keenels set it for Terwilliger. She put it in the net, and it's 11-3. And Keenels will waste, Coach Casey Keenels will waste no time. And we'll take a timeout. 11-3 here in set one. The Warriors lead. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today is KCCR, and today is KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Washington, it is an 11-3 lead here for the Warriors. Number one, Coach Casey Keenels took her first time out. It's been tough here for this Pierre Governor squad. They have really struggled here in set number one, as they will have to have a lot of work in front of them. Kinzer will come and serve again out of the timeouts. On the far side, Kinzer too far, and it's 11-4. It's a good timeout used by Keenels. Gets the first point here for the Governors, and now we'll look to take advantage of Reagan Wiebe, the senior, will go back to serve. And Wiebe looking to get back on track here for this Pierre Governor team. Wiebe across, received by Birch, set for Winantanda, got blocked straight down. And a point for the Governors makes it 11-5. Wiebe will serve again. A big point there for the Pierre Governors. Wiebe on the serve. He played from Birch. Set now for Ellie Walker. To the net. Keenels keeps it alive. Kaiser over. Jaden Shetnan play from the back line. Bumped over by Birch on the third hit. Wiebe set from Keenels for Kaiser. That one got blocked. Austin Wiebe goes diving for it. That might have gone out, but played there by the Warriors. A chance from the far side. Again by the Governors. Metro Canals will set from the back line for Reagan Wiebe. Off the net and down, and Reagan Wiebe gets the kill. Using the back of Avery Kaiser to get the kill. 11-6. A little bit extra get up on the jump from Reagan Wiebe using the back of Kaiser. Receiving the back line by Birch on the serve. That one got over. Keenels barely get it back over again. From the back line coming in, into the nets goes Jocelyn Richardson, and it's now 11-7. They've scored in a row off the timeouts. Reagan Wiebe again will serve here for the Governors. Walker receives. Chance for Walker again. That one got blocked down, and it's 11-8. And the Governors right now, the hits from the Warriors are going right off the hands of the Governors and back down. 11-8 here in set one. Governors trail by 3. Reagan Wiebe on the serve. Birch receive. Bump set for Walker. Over the wall that time. Metro Canals to play. Kaiser the chance. That one got blocked up. Double hit from Kaiser to Metro Canals. It was a single hit from each of them. Got over by Keenholz. Blocked again, but that one doesn't get back over across the net. And the Warriors are finally able to end the 5-0 run from the Governors as 12-8. As Remy Price will check in for Reagan Wiebe. As Zoe Birch will go back to serve. 12-8 is their score here in set number 1. Birch to serve the lefty. Metro Canals. Keenholz is set for Kaiser. That one was not tipped. It's out to the point for the Warriors. Looking for potential of a tip, but did not get it. 13-8. And Birch again will serve. Lefty across. Austin Wiebe. That one get over the net. Both Walker and Keenholz played it. Keenholz will play it back for Metro Canals. Tipped by Kaiser. We have now a points for the Warriors.
Point for the Warriors.
And it's 14-8. A violation called on the Governors. Birch across. That one stays in right between Austin Wiebe and Marquia Metro Canal. And it's now 15-8. 7-point lead now for the Warriors. They've scored back-to-back. They scored 4 in a row here of the Warriors. Now Winnetonda. That's a kill. They get 5 in a row. They've answered quickly. 16-8. Winnetonda, her first kill. Birch again on the serve. That one stays in as well. And it's 17-8, right at the line. And another ace for Birch. And this Warrior team, their serves have been all over the place and been good. Metro Canals over from Terwilliger. Set at the net. Walker tipped over the wall. Diving play from Metro Canals. Tipped over by Terwilliger again. Jaden Chittenden will bump to set for Ellie Walker. And that one got blocked and straight down on the side of the net. And Ellie Walker gets the kill. And it's 18-8. 7 in a row here for the Warriors. Birch over. Metro Canals receives. Keenholz set for Kaiser, but it goes off the antenna. And it's now 19-8. An 11-point lead here for Washington in set 1. Birch tips the nets. Play for Metro Canals. Keenholz is set for Terwilliger. And that one also goes out. And it's now 20-8. One looked like it went off of the Warriors. Was not called, so a 12-point lead. Birch on the serve. Metro Canals, Remington Price. Back for Metro Canals on the third hit, high over the net. Chance for Winnetonda. Good dig there from Metro Canals. Keenholz to play. Wiebe over on the third hit from the back line. The set for Walker. That one got blocked, and that one goes down for a point for the Governors. Another block there for Pierre. They finally end that 9-0 run for the Warriors, and it's now 20-9 as Lily Sanchez is back in. All right, Keenholz is back to serve here for Pierre. Keenholz just barely over the net, played Ellie Walker a chance. Dig from Metro Canals. Kaiser tried to tip it over the net, but it was misplayed. Actually, played back by the Warriors, and then Kaiser couldn't get the right hit. So it's now 21-9. McKenna Schleckaway will check in for the first time. A 12-point lead. The sophomore is in. 21-9 is her score here in set 1. Birch to serve. Excuse me. Is Walker to serve. On the jump serve, that stays in. And it's 22-9. And the Governors have not been able to handle the serves. Price thought that was going to go out. Landed straight in the corner. And it's 22-9. Walker gave the serve. That one goes out. And it's 22-10. When that one came down towards the end, looked like that really had a chance. So Metro Canals now will serve here for Pierre. Down by 12 here in set 1. to the back line. That goes out, and it's 23-10. A 13-point lead here in set number 1 for the Washington Warriors. Serving across is Jaden Shetton. Mucho Canals to receive. Keenol's is set for Schleckaway. Dugouts by the Warriors. Sydney Shetton over the net. So Keenol's is there, though. Sanchez now will set for Schleckaway again over the net, but not down for the Governors. This one will come across. Dugouts by Mucho Canals. Schleckaway keeps it alive. Sydney Shetton into play. Set for the back line. Birch will go off the nets and down. And it's 23-11. Governors trail by 12. Reagan Wiebe will come back in for Remy Price. And McKenna Schleckaway will serve. From the middle of the floor. Across, Birch receives. Shetton across Mucho Canals. Here now, Keenol's back for Schleckaway, and she'll go into the net. And it's now 24-11. And the Warriors have a lot of room to work here. Up by 13, 24-11 in set number 1. Richardson, that one's too far. And it's 24-12. Marquia Mucho Canals. Austin Wiebe will check in for Sanchez, and she'll go back to serve. Austin Wiebe across, diving play by Shetton. Sydney Shetton goes into the bench, and she'll get over, but the Warriors are down one player as Sydney Shetton trying to get back in, but it got blocked and down for the Warriors to take game 1. Both Sydney Shetton and Jade Shetton not allowing leave the body at bay as they made 2 diving plays to keep it alive, and then was dumped down by the Warriors as they take game 1, 25-12. We'll step aside for 2 minutes, come back with set number 2. Listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today is KCCR. Today is KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Washington, it is a 1-0 lead for the Warriors after winning that first set 25-12. And the play by the Warriors serve was incredible in that first set. Numerous aces, and the Governors were unable to counter and just really couldn't get anything going. They pulled within 11-8. But then it was a 9-0 run after that for the Warriors to pull them up 20-8. And they were down 11-3, pulled 5 in a row to make it 11-8. Kelly Schroeder, the head coach for the Washington Warriors, he didn't take a timeout. He let the Warriors continue to figure it out. And they were able to then score 9 in a row to really take control of that first set. And so, miscommunication on who should be out there to start the second set for the Governors. And so, Reese Terwilliger will check in for Austin Wiebe. And then Markia Muchel-Canals will come in for Terwilliger as the libero. The Washington Warriors get the first serve. It's going to go back to Jocelyn Richardson, who served first in game 1 for the Warriors. Richardson on the serve. He played from Reagan Wiebe. As Lily Sanchez tried to send it back to Wiebe, it goes in the net, and it's 1-0 to open up the second set here for the Warriors. Jocelyn Richardson again will serve to the back line. Muchel-Canals to receive. Sanchez has sent it back, and nobody was there. And it's quickly 2-0. Governors in this 6-game losing streak have won just one set. They have not won a set since they've returned back to play in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. Muchel-Canals. Sanchez got it over the back of her head to play across the net. Sydney Shetton will try and make his kill. Muchel-Canals, Shetton right back across, and it's now 3-0 as Muchel-Canals had to go dive for the first one, dive for a second one, but it's now 3-0 here. Jocelyn Richardson back to serve again, up 3-0. Richardson, Kaiser receive, Groundland, Sanchez over on the third hit. Jaden Shetton for Sydney Shetton. That one got blocked up, and there's a point for the Governors. Kenzie Groundland and Sanchez were both there. And it's 3-1 in favor of the Warriors. And Sanchez goes back to serve. The sophomore down 2 will serve. Across Jaden Shetton. Back over the net. Reagan Wiebe to play it. Now Kaiser from the back line. That one got tipped to the nets. A diving play. And then over the third hit by Shetton, but played back again. Groundland tipped it over the nets. And that's 3-2. And a point for Kenzie Groundland. And a 1-point lead now for the Warriors. Sanchez again will serve. 3-2 is our score. Sanchez across. He played up. And here's a chance from Kinzer. And that one got tipped and tried to get blocked in the net, but it went down for a point for the Warriors. And it's now 4-2. Hannah Lemieux, the sophomore, checks in for Lily Sanchez. Play the back line. As Jocelyn Reitzman will serve. Kaiser, Keenholz is set for Groundland. Tip to the net. Jaden Shetton into play. Back over for Ellie Walker. Muchel-Canals tried to get the dig. It went behind her head. And it's now 5-2. Ellie Walker, the junior, making an impact with her 6th kill already. Hannah Lemieux misplayed the serve. And another ace. And it's 7-2. Reitzman. Her first ace, 6-2 here for the Warriors. Kaiser receives. Walker to play it. Kinzer a chance, got blocked. Let me set again from Richardson. Walker, another kill attempt, got blocked. And Keenholz will dump it down, and it's 6-3. Maya Keenholz gets her first kill. It should be her second kill, but either way, 6-3. Kenzie Groundland on the serve. Right down the middle of the floor. Richardson will set for Walker. Dug out by Groundland on the back line. Wiebe across. And a double hit violation called on Maya Keenholz. And it's 7-3. 4-point lead again here for the Warriors. Shelby Kinzer back to serve. Kinzer across. Lemieux plays. Lemieux had to bump it across from the back line to get it over. Richardson will set for Winantanda. She's barely able to get it over the net, as that one she had to wait too long for, and then drops down. And Coach Keenol's looking for a violation on Winantanda, but did not get it. And that's now 8-3. Across from Kinzer. Keenol's. Nice job by Keenol's. Looking to set and will play it behind her head and across the nets. That makes it 8-4. Reagan Wiebe back to serve here for the Governors. Down 8-4. Wiebe goes into the nets and it's now 9-4. Asa Cumbo, the junior, will check in. 5-point lead for the Warriors. Zoe Birch to serve, the senior. The lefty across. Mucho Canals receives. Keenol's sets Kaiser across on the third hit. Comes back. Kaiser again across. Set here for Ellie Walker to the back line. And that one went out, and it's a point for the Governors. Cumbo went flying after it. Missed it, but a good job. Ended up being in favor of the Governors. It's now 9-5. Sanchez will check back in for Hannah Lemieux. As Maya Keenol's will serve. Played by the Warriors. Walker across on the third hit, went right off the right arm of Terwilliger, and down for a kill for Ellie Walker, her 7th now of the game. Cindy Shettinen checks back in. 10-5 is her score here in set 2. Across off the net, played by Mucho Canals after it's tipped by Sanchez. Richardson will set for Winantanda. That's down for a kill. And it's 11-5. So the junior Winantanda makes it now 11-5. Walker again will serve. High on the jump serve. Cumbo with a nice job of receiving the serve. Terwilliger had her kill attempt tipped at the net. Walker from the back line. Mucho Canals will dig it out. Now Kaiser just to the corner and too far. And it's 12-5. 7-point lead for the Warriors here in set 2. Lead 1-0 so far. Ellie Walker again will serve, the junior. 5'10 junior will serve. Throws it high. The jump serve goes in the net, and it's 12-6 on the service error, which hasn't happened very often for this Washington team. Austin Wiebe in for Terwilliger. And the Governors are all out of sorts here as Wiebe came in for Terwilliger. And she'll go back to serve. Kenzie Groundland is in. Making sure that everybody's set right here. And we've got a little bit of delay before the next serve from Austin Wiebe. Wiebe technically checked in for Terwilliger. And then Groundland comes in for Mucho Canals. And it does not seem like what the Governors did was what the official thinks is happening. So Cumbo will move over to her left. Keenol's will move to her right. And we'll get everything set. And we're just about ready to get back here playing more volleyball. 12-6 here in set 2. The Warriors lead by 6 here in set number 2. 7 kills for Ellie Walker so far. Officials talking with the scores table right now. I think now we are set and ready to go. So here's a serve for Austin Wiebe. Be played by Birch. Set for Shettinen to the back line. Dug out by Austin Wiebe again. Now here's Sanchez a chance. Got tipped by Winnetonda and Shetland. That goes off the net, and that violation is called the Governors. So a point for the Warriors. And it's now 13-6. Back to serve will be the libero, Jaden Shetland, the junior. Shetland across. Combo to receive. Keenholz will set the nets. Got grounded it. Running, tipped it across. Set for Sydney Shetland. Tip to the nets. Keenholz. That one will go off the side and will be out. So it's 14-6. And the Warriors are now up by 8 here in set number 2. We're waiting for a ball to come back into play for Jaden Shetland. So Jaden Shetland will serve again to the back line. Come over to receive. Austin Wiebe grounded on the third hit across. Shetland, Richardson sets it for Kinzer. And that's a point for the Warriors. And again, that volleyball coming straight into your living room. Couldn't get my arm stretched out enough to stop it off the table. But it's 15-6. A 9-point lead here for the Warriors. Move a little bit closer here. That one will be played off of Austin Wiebe back once again. It's now 16-6 and a 10-point lead for the Warriors. And a timeout taken by Coach Keenholz. Back in 30 seconds, the Governors trail 16-6. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today is KCCR, and today is KCCR.com. It is a 16-6 lead for the Warriors here in set number 2. They lead 1-0 over the Governors. They won the first set 25-12. And we'll look for a second set. The Governors have got to find an answer here, and soon. Don't want to go back down 2-0. They get Spearfish and Sturgis on Saturday and next week Tuesday. Spearfish at 2 o'clock on Saturday at Riggs High School. To the back line, Austin Wiebe cannot handle that serve again from Jaden Shetland, and it's now 17-6. So Jaden Shetland will pick up a second ace in back-to-back serves. To the back line, that's out on the serve, and it's 17-7 now. Reagan Wiebe will check in for Cumbo. Kaiser on the serve, just over the nets. Richardson will play it for Kinzer. That's down for a kill, and it's now 18-7. Shelby Kinzer, another kill for her fourth. And this Washington team is playing some pretty good volleyball. On the serve, he played Richardson. Here's a chance for Groundland over the nets, and then tried to hit it was Tori Zemler. Excuse me, Sydney Jensen, and just couldn't quite make the play. And lands for a point for the Governors. Lily Sanchez will go back to serve again. 18-8 is their score here in set 2. Sanchez on the serve across. Walker receives. Richardson will set. And there's a kill for Jensen. And it's now 19-8. An 11-point lead again here for the Washington Warriors. Jocelyn Reitzman will go back to serve, the senior, with an 11-point lead here in set 2. Here is Reitzman on the serve. He played from Lemieux, and Keenholz gets called for a lift, and it's 20-8. A 12-point lead again here. Same score as it was in the first set, in 20-8 for the Warriors. Lemieux and Kaiser Almost misplayed by both of them. Reagan Wiebe across, but got tipped. For Walker, and Ellie Walker making number 8 on the kill shots. 21-8 in favor of the Warriors. Wrightsman again across. Kaiser to receive, set for Wiebe. To the back line, Jane Shetton will play. Richardson sets it for Walker. That one got tipped in the net, dug out by Kaiser. That one will go out from Keenels. And it's 22-8. So a 14-point lead here in set number 2. Wrightsman on the serve. Lemieux to receive. Keenels got it blocked as she tried to go over the net. And it's now 23-8. The lead's up to 15 here in set number 2. Wrightsman across. That goes in the net. And a point for the Governors. 23-9. Kenzie Growlin will serve. Growlin across. Walker to play. Richardson sets it. Jensen goes to the net, and it's 23-10. They trail by 13 here in set 2. Here's Kenzie Growlin again to serve, the senior for the Governors. Middle of the floor. Shetton to receive. Jaden Shetton, that is. And a violation. Governors went over the net to make a hit, and it's now 24-10. 14-point lead. Another game points coming up here, and plenty of them. As Shelby Kinzer, the junior, will serve. Played from Lemieux. Wiebe, and that's going to be the end of the second game as the Governors couldn't get it back over. 25-10 in set number 2. The trail 0-2. And they've got to find a way to at least win one over this Sioux Falls, Washington team. Back in 2 minutes with set number 3. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Today's KCCR, today's KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Washington, the Governors have got to find a way. Down 0-2 to the Washington Warriors as they are in danger of falling for the 7th straight time. Still have 10 games left after this one is over. But boy, tough sled from here on out for the Governors. Although it does get a little easier. Spearfish and Sturgis still got to bring your A game, but boy, compared to what you've seen here in the last 5 to 6 games, it's been tough for this Pierre Governor team. Again, to remind you that we will have Dodgers Braves after this one is over. They're in the bottom of the second right now, no score. Rays and Astros tied 3-3 in the top of the ninth. If they have a game 6, we will actually, if they have a game 7, we'll have game 7 for you. They still have to get to game 7 for that game through game 6 to get possibly that. We'll have game 5 after Pierre Governor football is over tomorrow night of the Braves and Dodgers NLCS. But that game right now, again, middle of the second inning with no score between the Braves and Dodgers. We'll have that one for you after this one is over. Addie Cumbo to serve to open up set number 3. We're underway. And Kinzer had a chance for a kill. And that one was dug out by Cumbo, but it went too far across the nets and off. And Kinzer will still get the kill, her 5th. Walker's got 8. Kinzer's got 5. And a lot of aces up on the board as well right now for those that are in for Washington. Keenol's to set for Wiebe. That one got blocked. Keenol's now will set for Terwilliger on the other side. That one got tipped over the nets and then played back. And that violation called on the Warriors, and it's 1-1. They have 12 aces. Out of the 6 that are on the floor right now, 12 aces between all of them. That is truly remarkable. As it'll be played, a chance. That one got, 9 aces between the 6 of them. Cumbo. That will be played to the back line. Richardson, the set. Wiebe. Keenol's the set now. Groundland had to wait for it to come down. Austin Wiebe digs it out and gets it across a sliding play. Richardson now for Sidney Shetton. That one dug by Wiebe. We got over the net, but it went out from Groundland. And it's 2-1 now. Sidney Shetton with the points. He's been relatively quiet. Has Sidney Shetton. She'll take a seat. It'll be Jocelyn Reitzman to serve. Come on to receive. Keenol's. Muncho Canals in the back line coming in. Jaden Shetton. Now there's a chance for Walker. Trying to dig it was Cumbo, but it goes in the seats. And Ellie Walker making number 9. 3-1 is our score. Another serve here for Zoe Birch. Wiebe from the corner. Groundland. Reagan Wiebe gets it across. Johnson Richardson. Kinzer goes straight to the nets. And it's 3-2. Governors trail by 1 here in set number 3. Kenzie Groundland will serve. Down by 1 here in set number 3. Groundland goes across. Jaden Shetton. Richardson. Now over. A good play off of Jensen's hit from Groundland. Cumbo goes. Couldn't get over the nets. Didn't even make it to the net. So it's now 4-2. And the Warriors are back up by 2. Shelby Kinzer to serve. The junior from the back line. He played Austin Wiebe to receive. Keenol's. Reagan Wiebe got dug out. Goes back for Reagan Wiebe, and Reagan Wiebe will get a kill. Just her 2nd. And it's now 4-3. And Wiebe goes back to serve. The senior over. Walker got it right back over. Schleckway tried to put it right back down. Now set for Walker. That's too far. And it's now 4-3. Should be 4-3 here as the Governors. 4-4, should say. Wiebe on the serve. Richardson will set. Dug out by Cumbo. Austin Wiebe for Reagan Wiebe in the back line. Played again here from Jacqueline Winatanda. Couldn't get it over the net. She actually couldn't get a piece of it. She got jumped up too high in the air. And the ball was higher than what she wanted it to be. And it's now 5-4. The Governors have the lead 5-4 here in set number 3. Ellie Walker got tipped. Austin Wiebe to play. Mike Keenol's. Reagan Wiebe to the back line. Stays in. Back over. Schleckway down. And played and could not be played for the Warriors. And it's 6-4 here for the Governors. A set win would be more than anything else. Just great confidence for this team that is searching for at least a set win here. When Ntanda a chance, that one got blocked at the net, but then goes down for a kill for Winnetonda anyway. And it's now 6-5, still in favor of the Governors. But they trailed 2-0 here in the third set. Zoe Birch to serve for the Warriors. Mucho Canals, Keenels, Schleckway off the wall, but played down for the Warriors. Walker got it tipped to the net. Keenels now to set for Kaiser. That one got tipped to the back line. Jane Shetton keeps it alive. High in the air for Walker, and she'll get it across and down for a kill. And Ellie Walker makes it 6-6. And she's in double figures in kills as the junior. Birch again will serve. Austin Wiebe to receive. Keenels. Wiebe across towards the back line. Birch to play. Set for Winnetonda at the net. Over by Richardson. Now there's a chance for Walker, and that's down for another kill again. Nope, it goes out from Walker, and it's now 7-6 here for Pierre. Getting attacked all over the place. Those volleyballs are coming right in their living room here. By Keenels. Richardson will set for Walker. That one try to get dug out. Goes off the wall, and it's a point for Ellie Walker. 11th kill, and it's 7-7. Sydney Shetton back in, so they got Winnetonda and Shetton in the game. The height that both Winnetonda and Shetton have. Walker on the serve, off the net. Diving play there from Kaiser to Williger. Got it tipped to the net. Richardson now will set for Winnetonda. A good job by Winnetonda, but a good dig there by Keenels. Schleckway, that one did not go over the net. It was off the net, so a 4-hit violation by the Governors. And it's 8-7 now for the Warriors. Ellie Walker again will serve. From the back line, Walker. That one lands on the line, and it's 9-7. The spin and the downward force that ball has. It looks like it's going out. Maybe if you're watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports, maybe you're thinking, no, there's no chance it goes in person. It looks like it's going out, and then it comes all the way back down. That one just died right in front of Reagan Wiebe, and another ace for Ellie Walker. And it's 10-7. The spin that she has is just, it's hard to read. It's hard to pick up. Wiebe thought that was going to be a lot higher than what it was, and it came straight down. And Price will check in for Reagan Wiebe. 10-7. This one will come to Price, and that one, again, it looks like it's going farther back than what it is, but it then dies right as it's coming down right towards every Governor, and it's now 11-7. Walker again. Kaiser got it over. Shetton right back across. Dug out by Price. Keenels to Williger will bump it over the third hit. Set for Winnetonda. That one got tipped. Keenels will keep it alive to Williger. Kaiser tipped to the net. High up in the air. Keenels will set for Terwilliger again. That goes down for a kill. And Reese Terwilliger will pick up a point here for the Governors. Reese Terwilliger, a good kill as Metro Canals will come in for Schleckway to go serve. 11-8. The Warriors lead by 3. So here is Metro Canals. Across. Played from Birch. Winnetonda got it tipped. Nice diving play by Metro Canals. Kaiser over the third hit. Richardson will set for Shetton. She goes into the net. And that's 11-9. Shetton right now, they have her as 0 kills. I think she's got 1. And she's been relatively quiet here. Metro Canals. It'll be played for Winnetonda. Tipped over the wall. Remy Price got into it. Kaiser over. Now set for Shetton. Tips it over. And then the Kaiser kind of punched fist right there. I think they're both okay. 12-9. Shetton just tapped it over the top of both. Played on the serve from Jane Shetton. Price receive. And then Kaiser got blocked by Sydney Shetton. And it's another point for the Warriors. Jane Shetton to serve again, the 5'8 junior. Across, Price to receive. Keenels tries to set for Terwilliger. That got blocked again by the Warriors. 14-9 here for Washington. Keenels still has 2 timeouts. A 5-point lead. Mucho Canals to receive. Keenels set for Price. Tipped off of Kinzer. Set for Shuttenden. That goes down for a big kill for Sydney Shuttenden. And it's 15-9. The 6'5 senior. As Coach Casey Keenels will take a timeout. 15-9 here in set number 3. The Governors got to find a way to get this one with a win because they're down 2-0 right now. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball. It is a 15-9 lead for the Washington Warriors here in set number 3. John Winkler here in Washington as the Governors trailing by 6. I've got to find a way as it's not looking good right now for this Governor team to pick up that first, at least get that first set win. And they'll have Spearfish again on Saturday. If they can't get a set win here, it's going to be the number one thing is get a win here in a set. Because in those 6 losses, they have won just 1 set. They have not won a set since they started back on the 1st 2 weeks ago against Brandon Valley. They've been swept by Brandon Valley, Harrisburg, Watertown, Huron, and O'Gorman. Yeah, there's a lot of really good teams. And when things aren't going well, it kind of can spiral out of control for you. But when you're playing some really good teams, you kind of need one of those teams that are towards the bottom of the standings to get back on track because this Governor team is much better than their 3-6 record as they can't handle the serve from Jaden Shetland. And so it's now 16-9. A 7-point lead here for Washington. Price to receive. Keenels. Growling across on the 3rd hit. Richardson sets it for Kinzer. Got blocked. But it lands down in front of Terwilliger and Groundland, and it's now 17-9. An 8-point lead here for Washington. Jaden Shetland, Price, Keenels gets it across. Richardson will set, and that one is going to be too far, and no chance to even get it back over across, so 17-10. So a 7-point lead here for the Washington Warriors. Cumbo is in to serve as they trail by 7. Cumbo across. Jane Shetland to receive. Richardson will set for Sydney Shetland and down for a kill. And it's 18-10. The 6'5 senior with her 2nd kill. And an 8-point lead again here for the Warriors. Played by as many as 14. They won by 15 in that 2nd set. Reagan Wiebe. Walker will dig. Chance for Sydney Shetland again. Cumbo digs that one. Keenels sliding down to Anedum. Try and set up for Reagan Wiebe. Just had to bump it over on the 3rd hit. That one to the back line. Cumbo dug it out, but it might have been going out anyway. But it lands down for a point for the Warriors, and it's now 19-10. Jocelyn Richardson. As Terwilliger, that hit off the net, and then as it went across for Terwilliger to try and play, the freshman couldn't play cleanly, so it's now 20-10. And Jocelyn Richardson, the 5'9 sophomore, has been the setter here tonight. Cumbo to receive it, and then back down by Sydney Jensen, and it's 21-10. A 11-point lead. As Richardson will serve, coming to receive. Keenels sets it for Wiebe. Got tipped, played over on the 3rd hit. Will get across by Walker. Groundland now will try and set for Reagan Weeby. That one got blocked up. The Governors are there, though, to play. Richardson now for Kinzer. That one got blocked and down for a point for the Warriors anyway. And it's 22-10. 12-point lead. The Governors are just about done here in this best of five. Twilliger to receive. Keenholz. Reagan Weeby over. Jaden Shetton to dig that out. Jensen came across and misplayed. 22-11. Austin Weeby in for Reese Twilliger. So the Governors, they trail by 11. Austin Weeby. Ellie Walker to receive the serve. Shetton across. That lands in, stays in as 22-11. The height that Shetton has at 6'5" can really hang in the air. I mean, just put the arm up and you're over the net. So you can almost come back to the floor and then figure out where you're going to hit it. It's a 12-point lead as Reitzman serves. Keenholz is set for Reagan Weeby. That got blocked, but it goes to the scores table. So it's 23-12. Governors down by 11. McKenna Schleckway will check back in. Kenzie Groundland over. Jaden Shetton. Ellie Walker across. Kenzie Groundland will get it over. Reitzman sets for Jensen. Got dug by Groundland, but it doesn't stay in play for the Governors to play. So it's now 24-12. As match points for the Washington Warriors. Kinzer will serve. Kinzer across. Played from Austin Weeby. Walker. Richardson sets it for Winnetonda. Tipped over the nets and down for a point. And that is going to be the game in the match. 25-12. As the Warriors went all 25-12, 25-10, and 25-12. The Governors have now lost 7 in a row, now 3-7 on the season. We'll step aside for 2 minutes, come back with to wrap this one up. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. As we welcome you back here to Washington, it is a straight sweep for the Washington Warriors. They won 25-12, 25-10, and 25-12 to finish out the game and taking down the Pierre Governors as they have now lost 7 in a row. It is 7 times 6 in a row now. The Governors have been swept as they will be 3-7 before returning home on Saturday against Spearfish and Sturgis. Saturday against Spearfish, and then Tuesday against Sturgis to close out. Well, I guess not really close out, to kind of start the last stretch run here, because they're going to have a lot of games to be played. They will play Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday of next week. They still got Saturday this week, and they'll play Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday the following week before they go Tuesday and Thursday to finish out the season. So the Governors are going to find some answers here on Saturday against Spearfish, try and get back into the winning column, as they are now 3-7 here on the season, as they fall 25-12, 25-10, and 25-12 to the Washington Warriors. That'll wrap things up for us here tonight, as we will have Major League Baseball for you. The Dodgers currently lead the Braves 1-0, so we'll take you out to, which is in Arlington for the Dodgers and Braves. But back on the air around 1:45 on Saturday for Pierre Governor Volleyball, on the air around 6:35 tomorrow for Pierre Governor Football as they take on the Mitchell Colonels. As again, the final score is 25-12, 25-10, and 25-12. Thanks to Deidre Scott back at the station. I'm John Winkler. We'll see you tomorrow night for Pierre Governor Football as homecoming night against Mitchell. Governors, they are swept here tonight in Washington, as we say so long from Sioux Falls.